Marion is out there with Mozgov. Then it's Mike Miller. Then there's Iman Shumpert. And it's Irving at the 1 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers.
First team foul. In for your Cavaliers, LeBron James.
And here are the Cavaliers now. They trail by 9 points. Miller kicks to Irving. Irving double team. 5 on the clock. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Now a chance to check out some stats for Kyrie Irving. Last year, getting it done. He was around 21 points per game last year, 6 assists and 3 rebounds. And those are tremendous assist totals. You don't even need the numbers, really, to see just how confident he is with the ball in his hands.
Yeah, that's really accurate, Steve. I mean, he is loving playing the quarterback for them.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, guys, Kyrie Irving, the #1 pick overall back in 2011, a player who promised himself he'd play in the NBA when he was just in the 4th grade. He said that came from his father. Confidence, confidence, confidence. That's all my dad preached. He'd always tell me, Kyrie, you could be this, you could be that. My dad had more belief in me than I had in myself. Gentlemen.
You know, it helps having people boosting you up, Doris. Thanks. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Following the score by Cleveland. Early, the pass to Smith. And there's another one for the Knicks. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Irving attacking, and he finishes nicely on the way. Irving's got 10 points.
The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
New York shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in.
And what was really the big shock in the East last season, the Knicks failed to make the playoffs. This from a team many expected to challenge for a spot in the conference final. Just didn't happen.
Now here's LeBron. He has help. They get a hand on it. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Oh, we got a moment here now, Kevin, to look back to last year's Knicks. 2nd in fewest turnovers per game. 7th in three-point field goal percentage. And they were in the top 10 in opponents' points per game.
Very well-coached team, Clark. I mean, you look at the numbers, and you talked about the few turnovers. Top 5 in the league, in fact, in fewest mistakes. So this is a well-disciplined, well-coached team. And when they're on their game, they're just one of those teams you hate to play against because they don't give you anything easy.
And Cleveland making a change here. Love's checked in. The Cavaliers shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. The Knicks leading by 8. The dish to Cook. Goes up from the top of the key. And there's a whistle. It's going to go on Timothy Mozgov. That is his first foul of the game. Full 24-second shot clock. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Galloway guarded by Shumpert, and that one's good. He's got 15.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
Yeah, he definitely saw some things that were not working for them out there. And now he's going to make some adjustments.
I'm not sure what it was, but he clearly wanted something to change out there.
Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who are the best shooters from behind the arc last season. You look at Miller, 2nd in the league, extremely accurate from beyond the arc.
One of the great things about the three-point shot is that it gives the fans an opportunity to anticipate it going down. And when this guy touched the ball, everybody thought it was going to be splash.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. It's a 10-point game. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. Sets in motion a 4-game road trip for them.
Boy, a lot of fans around the league really focused on that matchup for Chicago.
New York's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And the pass to Shved. Shoots it. No good off the front iron.
And his mechanics are just all out of whack now. He just has no feel for his shot.
Those numbers certainly back that fact up. I mean, he was going ice cold here.
You know, they really aren't putting up any resistance on the low block. That's the 5th consecutive basket inside.
And Steve, these looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And so it's New York with it. Puts it up. Early misses. The Cavaliers trail by 6. No one near James as he lets it go. Again, James missing.
Even though he missed it, he couldn't pass up that chance.
Yeah, that's an easy jump shot. You got to take that one.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter.
Timofey Moskov, 7'1", a shot blocker and rebounder. Still pretty foul-prone defensively, but he has really become an interior presence.
The Cavaliers have gotten all but 1 of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. Nice shot by James.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for them.
The Knicks leading by 5. And Moskov offensively can get you some nice second chance buckets.
Yeah, and I like the fact, Kevin, that he's a decent roll man in the pick and roll, and he just knocked down the three-pointer on occasion. So, nice combination for that big guy.
You know, it seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through. And that's not something they should get away from.
And it's Miller penetrating. Soft touch off the glass. Miller's got his second basket of the game. For New York, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Pass to Early. Kicks to Shved. Clock at 4. Fires from deep. And again, New York with the triple.
They are wreaking havoc on him with the three-point shot here.
Lazy perimeter defense, Clark. You got to take the shooter's airspace away from him.
Now here's James. He's got 13, and he gets it to go.
Well, I'll tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
Yeah, that's 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed on good looks right at the rim.
Here's Early. 15 points in the game. He feeds it to Cook. Goes up on the wing. Cavaliers with the rebound. James has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Love, and the powerful one-handed slam.
I'd say that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, it sure did. A good job getting it started, and a better job finishing it off.
And so it's New York with it. They lead by 4. Here is Miller. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They sure have been. I mean, really looking good and sharp offensively.
Knocking down the open shots and really getting a nice flow to their game.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
Well, just too many easy buckets, you know, in and around the paint. So he wants to put a stop to it. This timeout is going to be used to try to tighten up the defense.
Guys at this level, they won't miss often if you keep giving up looks inside. And they're paying for that right now. Good timeout here.
Checked in for Mike Miller for the Knicks. And here are the Knicks now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Curry dishes to Casper. Outside Hardaway. And he overshot that one, missing.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
Yeah, they've been really strong in the paint, battling the glass.
And Shumpert kicks to James. In the corner, Smith with it. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
For a team that is built around explosive shooters and natural scorers, the Cavs had a lot of issues being efficient on offense last season.
Curry can't get it to go.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, he had a really good look. I mean, he'll knock that down more often than not.
And it's Smith missing. The Knicks with the lead. Looking to end the drought. Offensive rebound. Bargnani kicks to Caspi. Feeds to Curry. Over Love. Curry's shot is good. Curry's got 9. Well, Cleveland shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, gentlemen, we all know the NBA has been adapting elements of the European game to its own game. It's a style that Cavs coach David Blatt is more than familiar with from his time abroad. Asked if he'd play LeBron at the stretch 4, he said, quote, "You'll see LeBron there. You'll see LeBron all over the floor just like he's used to playing. I don't have to change him." Guys, when you've got the best player in the world, it's certainly easier.
All right, thank you, Doris. And LeBron accustomed to playing the 4, arguably now his best position. First one falls for him.
What a game for LeBron. 16 points, and he's made 3 shots at the foul line.
Well, that's important. I mean, get to the foul line. Any team, when you can outscore your opponent from the foul line, it's critical, and he's trying to do his part right there.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Kendrick Perkins, he's checked in for Mozgov. Tristan Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Marion in for Shumpert. Now here's Hardaway. He's got 6, and it's off the back rim, no good.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Now James. He's got 17. Kyrie Irving is checked in for Cleveland.
That's his first personal foul. 14 fouls.
And so here's Cleveland, trailing by 2. Here's Smith. Another shot. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Had a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
Lewis on the way. Nice shot from the wing. Lewis has got 5. And here's Irving. 10 points for him. He kicks to Perkins. Knicks with the rebound. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
Well, you know the fans out in Charlotte are desperately hoping for a win there.
Now here's Lewis. First game he had 13. Right side Hardaway. Tries again, and he hits the jump shot. Hardaway has got his 3rd basket of the night. The Cavaliers trail by 6. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kevin. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And Curry with the stop.
And once he took off, it looked like the defense just had no interest in getting in his way.
That's one where you just give up the 2 points and move on.